Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast today. We've got another just two topics that we're going to be going over. Richard, can you believe it? We're already on episode 10. Woohoo!
Like,
And our
yeah, we
views
made
have
it
been tanking.
to 0 views.
None. Nada. Bro, YouTube, please give me views, bro. Oh my goodness. You know what's crazy? The last episode, they only put it out to 3 people.
I wonder why.
All right. Well, anyways, let's start this podcast already. Richard, what are the topics for today?
First topic is Mondami and Trump are buddies, and the second topic is Nigerian Catholic school tragedy. Nigerian Catholic school tragedy.
Okay, let's pull it up. I'll first do the Mamdani one. So we have the Mamdani meeting, right? And
Mhm.
frickin' what have you got out of it, Richard? What have you
Uh,
heard so far?
I heard they were talking, but I heard they got along, which
Yes.
kind of surprising because Mondami was very anti-Trump before,
The
and
way
of
Trump
course,
was looking at Mamdani, it almost looked like he wanted him as a running mate instead of JD Vance. I watched the whole thing when it happened. I was thoroughly surprised, genuinely. Let me pull it up on Twitter. So Trump hosts New York Mayor-elect Mamdani in warm Oval Office meeting. He's a socialist who will destroy this country. Trump after meeting Mamdani. I feel like that's gonna get copyrighted, but whatever. Breaking: Trump has reportedly converted to Islam after meeting with Mamdani. Okay, memes, great. Trump and Mamdani meeting. Imagine if we battled our ideas instead of our words. Zoran Mamdani does a complete 180 just a day before the meeting with Trump. August 2025.
With the president.
My administration would be Trump's worst nightmare. November 20th, 2025. I intend to make it clear to President Trump that I will work with him on any agenda. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. Let's hear it.
My administration would be Donald Trump's worst nightmare. I have many disagreements with the president, and I believe that we should be relentless and pursue all avenues and all meetings that could make our city affordable for every single New Yorker. I intend to make it clear to President Trump that I will work with him on any agenda that benefits New Yorkers.
Boom. 180. Chat. Do y'all think that Mamdani is secretly just a conservative Republican and he was just gaslighting the liberals this entire time?
That would be hilarious if that's true. I mean,
This is
he,
insane. He even fooled us.
yeah, he did. I mean, that's maybe he is a conservative. I mean,
I think the liberals got scammed. Genuinely.
that's hilarious.
It is. Just in,
Especially,
President Trump posted a photo of his meeting with Zoran Mamdani. Democrats are losing their minds. Trump forced Mamdani to stand. It was a great honor meeting Zoran Mamdani, the new mayor of New York City. What were you saying before, Richard?
oh man, I'm surprised. I mean, New Yorkers, I guess, thought they were electing a socialist, but he might end up being a conservative. I mean, we won't know until he's actually in office. But
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know what his track record is. I mean, maybe he might be a centrist. I don't know.
hmm So it was all a show. Mamdani and Trump meeting like best pals. It was all a show. They're literally like best pals, bro. Trump chuckles as he tells Americans not to worry about Mamdani. We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Trump doesn't seem the slightest bit concerned. Trump recognizes the value in not interrupting his enemy while they are making a mistake. However, I think he's buddies with him now, chat. I tell you, the press has eaten this thing up. The much awaited Trump Mamdani meeting left everyone surprised. Here are some of the highlights from their press conference.
I tell you, the press has eaten this thing up. Please go.
You referred to Mr. Mamdani as a communist. Can you describe why you feel that way? And also, will you do anything to stop him from arresting Prime Minister Netanyahu if he visits New York?
Well, we didn't discuss your second part of the question. And on your first part, I mean, he's got views that are a little out there, but who knows? I mean, we're going to see what works, or he's going to change also. We all change. I changed a lot.
But just days ago, you referred to President Trump as a despot who betrayed the country. You said you'd be his worst nightmare and accused him of having a fascist agenda. Are you planning to retract any of these remarks in order to improve your relationship?
I think both President Trump and I, we are very clear about our positions and our views, and what I really appreciate about the president is that the meeting that we had focused not on places of disagreement, which there are many, and also focused on the shared purpose that we have in serving New Yorkers.
And I've been called much worse than a despot, so it's not that insulting.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay.
It's okay. You could just say yes. Wait. Just look at like Trump's face.
Okay,
Look
you
at
can
him.
just say yes.
Okay. All right.
You just say yes. It's like he found the lost love of his life.
It's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind. You know, we had some interesting conversation, and some of his ideas really are the same ideas that I have. But a big thing on cost, you know, the new word is affordability. Another word is just groceries. You know, it's sort of an old-fashioned word, but it's very accurate. What we did is we discussed crime more than ICE per se. We discussed crime, and he doesn't want to see crime, and I don't want to see crime.
That's crazy because he was saying stuff about like the police and the funding them. I'm pretty sure. Wild. Anyone else think Trump meeting with communist Zoran Mamdani was such a power move? Yeah. Shared a photo on True Social of him with Zoran Mamdani at the White House today. It's a great honor meeting Zoran Mamdani, the new mayor of New York City. Amazing. It's crazy.
I mean, who knows? I guess Mamdani might work with Trump on ICE enforcement. I mean,
I don't know if they'll work together on ICE. I think that's the one thing they won't work together with, but everything else they might work together with. I don't think Mamdani will work with Trump on ICE. I just caught up on Mamdani. I'm not sure what to expect, but it felt strange. Mamdani reminded me of a dog with his tail tucked behind his legs, between his legs, submissive. I'm not sure what they talked about behind closed doors, but Trump is not the least bit worried. It's a great honor meeting. What could have happened in that meeting where Donald Trump is feeling better than ever? I mean, look at the smile on his face. He's happy. And Mamdani's like, help me. I feel like Trump must have like done something, pulled a power move on Mamdani or something, and like the behind the doors negotiations.
I think New York City does get funding from the federal government. So, in one sense, I guess they're probably negotiating how to work out the funding for New York City.
Yeah.
So, Tommy's probably wondering, like, are any of my agendas going to really be put into execution or not? So, I mean, but Trump's like, you know what? I'm just going to do what I want.
This guy says, what the absolute crap did Zoran say to him? Lol. This one says he's never looked at JD like that. He hasn't. Zoran Mamdani after seeing President Trump. Donald Trump on Zoran Mamdani following their meeting at the White House. I can tell you that some of my views have changed. I feel very yeah. He believes in Mamdani, apparently. Trump after being called Habibi once. Okay. He knew he was about to cook in that meeting. Oh, man. Holy crap, Mamdani just called Trump a fascist standing right next to him. Reporter, are you affirming you think Trump is a fascist? That's okay. You could just say it. Yes. This is how it's done.
That's hilarious.
Funniest president ever. Reports his own mom down. Are you affirming you think President Trump is a fascist? I've President Trump. That's okay. You can just say yes. It's easier than explaining. I don't mind. Pats Mom Donnie on the back. Beautiful.
Fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. It's easier.
It's okay. You can just say it. Oh. Wait, this is the closest Mom Donnie has ever been to pork. Do you get it, Richard?
It's whatever is it?
It's because Muslims don't eat pork. And he's calling Trump pork. Mind blowing. But yeah, this is question. Why did you fly here? Aren't trains greener?
Please.
Mayor, why did you fly here? Aren't trains greener?
I will use every form of transit, and I want to make sure that they're all affordable in New York City, and that's why making buses fast and free is a centerpiece of our campaign.
Did you?
There's a bus that
Well,
goes.
but I know, but if he flew, that's a lot quicker too. You know, I mean, he's working very hard. For him to be, that's a very long drive. I'll stick up for you. You know, the plane takes you 30 minutes and driving takes you a long.
Trump out here sticking up for my man.
Honestly, I mean, a plane is quicker. The problem is all the security and everything.
Freaking this
Waiting
image
for-
of Trump is like, bro doesn't even look at his wife or children like this. Find you somebody who looks at you like Donald Trump looks at Zoran Mamdani. This meme is gonna be insane. This could literally be a meme template right here. I'm just saying. Anyways, we should probably head on over to the next topic. What do you say?
Sure.
All right, what's the next topic?
Nigerian Catholic school tragedy.
Nigerian Catholic school tragedy. Let me pull it up. So I have an article here. Gunmen abduct more than 200 school children and 12 teachers in attack on Nigerian Catholic school. Gunmen attacked a Catholic boarding school in a western region of Nigeria and abducted more than 200 school children Friday, the Christian Association of Nigeria said, in the latest in a spate of abductions in Africa's most populous country. The attack and abductions took place at St. Mary's School, a Catholic institution at Agwara local government's Papiri community. Attackers seized 215 pupils and students, as well as 12 teachers, said Daniel Atori, a spokesman for the Niger State chapter of CAN. I just got back to the village tonight after I visited the school where I also met with parents. Atori said in a statement, quoting, yada yada yada. The statement added that the associate to ensure our children's safe return. That's a lot. And the Niger State Police Command said the abductions took place in the early hours and that military and security forces have since deployed to the community and described St. Mary's as a secondary school, which in Nigeria would serve children between ages 12 and 17. On Monday, armed men abducted 25. Yeah, this happened earlier today. Oh, not today. This week, where they abducted 25 schoolgirls from another town, in a school. And this one just happened yesterday. Well, Friday, because this will come out Sunday. But that's crazy. It's just ramping up, and we do not see anybody talking about this crap. Satellite image shows that the school compound is attached to an adjoining primary school with more than 50 classroom and dormitory buildings. It's located near a major road linking the towns of Yo and Makwa. It's crazy to think about, yo. Said that the kidnappers are demanding a ransom of 100 million naira, $69,000 US dollars for each person taken. Damn. No group has claimed responsibility for the attack. I think we know what group did it. I think we know. Let me pull it up on Twitter. Breaking: today's attack on Catholic school in Nigeria was much worse than is initially thought. 215 children, mainly girls aged 12 to 17, were kidnapped. Islamist Fulani militias are suspected to be behind the attack. Alright, let's watch this video. This Eric Doherty says Nigerian gunmen have kidnapped 52 Catholic school students. It's even more than this.
52 students from a Catholic school, adding to the urgency of President Trump's fight to end Christian persecution.
Our senior foreign affairs correspondent, Greg Palcott, joins us now with the details. Greg, what do you know?
Hey, folks. Yeah, amazing. Another story coming out of Nigeria. More violence there. Christians definitely under fire. A Catholic secondary school in the town of Agwara, that's in the northwestern part of Nigeria, was attacked by gunmen early this morning about 1 a.m. local time. Local media now says that 52 school children aged 12 to 17 were kidnapped. A desperate search is now on, involving military and police. This comes after a Catholic church nearby was attacked earlier this week. 2 people were killed and 38 worshipers were abducted. A ransom of $69,000 per person has been demanded. Thousands of Christians have been killed in recent years, leading some to speak of a Christian genocide there. President Trump has branded Nigeria a country of particular concern regarding religious freedom, threatening to cut off aid, threatening to send in U.S. troops. Still, other analysts note Muslims are getting hurt in the country too, not just by Islamist terrorists, but organized bandits, crooks, professional militants. 25 children were kidnapped at yet another school in western Nigeria on Monday. One escaped. That happened in a mostly Muslim area.
It's just ramping up. More and more. Under fire. Gunmen stormed St. Mary's Catholic School in Nigeria. Kidnapped. Yeah. Wow. Absolutely insane. Richard, what do you think about this, man?
Oh yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I didn't think this was going on in Nigeria. Oh, do you know if Nigeria is the majority Christian or majority Muslim country?
Let's look it up. Is Nigeria mostly Christian? Roughly even split between Muslims and Christians. Muslims account for approximately 50% to 53.5%, while Christians make up 45% to 48.1%. So it's about half. They each take up half.
Wow. I wonder if they beat because they have the Muslims have majority rule that they, I guess, want to assert their, I guess, their Sharia law on the Christians. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's look at this.
So authorities there saying military and security forces have since been deployed to that community where on Friday, 315 students and teachers were kidnapped, which is nearly half of the school's total enrolled students. Authorities saying those students captured were both male and female and range in age from 10 years old to 18 years old. The mass abduction took place at St. Mary's Catholic boarding school in the remote Papiri community Friday morning. And it's the country's second mass school abduction in just a week. On Monday, gunmen also stormed a secondary school some 100 miles.
This needs to stop. I think Trump needs to actually do something about this and go in there. I thoroughly think he should. That's my opinion. I think there's going to be people saying that he shouldn't be involved in other countries' affairs, but when it's like this black and white, I think you could solve it. I think he should be involved in this fully. What do you think about that, Richard?
I mean, it depends on I guess, the relationship between the United States and Nigeria. But if it was good and it's not becoming good as a result of this going on, yeah, definitely, yeah, something should be done. I think the threatening to cut funding might be enough leverage, but I mean, I don't know about the U.S. troops. I mean, that's definitely a big debate for sure. Um, yeah, but I guess there probably should be an analysis to see which other countries have this situation going on as well.
Mm-hmm. So, my opinion, Now, and I will be standing behind this. I'm gonna put my what's the word? My mouth where the money is, or whatever. Is that money where my mouth is? I can't remember the saying, but I think we should be involved in Nigeria, and I would even be willing to even join the military to help Nigeria. That's how much I think we should be involved. That's how
Wow.
much. That's my opinion, because I generally think this cannot be. Uh, it cannot stand. Um, Especially since I think, well, United States, I do think we shouldn't be involved in a lot of things. But at the same time, there are some things that we shouldn't take lightly, because I think America has an imperialist role of doing things, just like with Venezuela and the cartels. That affects America, obviously. Like when we used the bunker buster on Iran with the nuclear weapons, we had to do that. Um, it's kind of our responsibility to do, because we are kind of the imperial power for most of the Western world. Africa, yes and no. Um, I think if this were not as black and white, I would say don't go. But because it's pretty black and white, and how it's very blatant that more people are going to die, and they're obviously committing this mass genocide, and the Nigerian government isn't really doing anything. Nobody's talking about it. They're getting no aid, no nothing. I think they should go for it. Especially if we could get something out of it, like, let's say, oil. Because I think Nigeria has, like, they're pretty close to the top 10 in oil reserves. I'd like to take some of that, reduce some of the, well, what's it called? The debt, the world, not world, national debt with that oil. Liquidate that oil, turn it into money. But hey, that's what I think. But I was just thinking about this while we were talking about this. Speaking of, do you know Ben Shapiro?
Yes, I know. Oh, I've seen his videos. I don't know him personally, but I definitely.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But Ben Shapiro, apparently his videos and like his YouTube channel are starting to decline. He's lost 20,000 subscribers within, like, I think the last week, because everybody is just fully done with him and his Israel first talks. Here, let me see if I can find something about this on Twitter. I'm just gonna go in the search bar here. Just search up Ben Shapiro. I, li- I like how it says on his, like, his description: Daily Wire co-host, found of the Ben Shapiro Show, New York Times best-selling author, and America's #1 ex-rapper. I love that. I love that for him. But remember these points about, yeah, everyone's just talking about how he's freaking Israel first and America first. A hashtag America first from Ben Shapiro. No results or America first. Andrew Tate mocking Ben Shapiro is the funniest crap ever.
Yeah, well, God actually, Judeo-Christian values, actually, because God, Hamas, transsexuals, because.
Dang. He does talk fast. This is far worse than anything Tucker Carlson has ever said. Ben Shapiro is an extremist Jewish supremacist who wants Americans to leave their homes to make room for the browning of America, his words.
If you're a young person and you can't afford to live here, then maybe you should not live here. I mean, that is a real thing. I know that we've now grown up in a society that says that you deserve to live where you grew up, but the reality is that the history of America is almost literally the opposite of that. The history of America is you go to a place where there is opportunity. And if the opportunities are limited here and they're not changing, then you really should try to think about other places where you have better opportunities. If you're a young person and you can't afford...
Interesting. Ben Shapiro's kippah grows bigger as America gets browner. Wild. Let me see if I can find the statistics.
I mean, the only thing is, like, it's a tricky subject with Israel because, I mean, right
Here it
now they're
is.
under.
I found it. Ben Shapiro has lost at least 20,000 subscribers on YouTube over the past 2 weeks. I like the comments. Just freaking. The first one is like Nick Fuentes, who must go. But dang.
Yeah, the only thing
He
is,
is losing his base because everyone is getting fed up with his views on Israel first, basically. Ben Shapiro hit peak 7.23 million subscribers around 9/19. Since then, Shapiro has lost
300,000.
That's 30,000 subs. Tucker Carlson, beginning at 4.58 million, gained 400,000. Dang. It is Ben Shapiro is getting cooked. Here's a reaction of an image of Asmongold looking at the statistics. It's going down for Ben Shapiro. Ben
Yeah, the
Shapiro.
only thing.
What?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
that?
No, the only thing with the whole thing with the Israel argument is, like, right now it's under Jewish rule. The problem is, if the Jewish rule falls apart when the Muslims take over, I mean, that's not. I'm not trying to, you know,
Well, it
advocate 100.
depends. Well, depends. If Gaza takes over, if the Jews are like done for in Israel, it depends if Gaza takes over and the other Middle East countries try to take over, or it could be taken under control of, I don't know, America or some Western country. Heck, I would even say if Israel were to fall the next day, it should be controlled by the papacy. The papacy.
But would the Christians really have enough power to keep Israel by itself? Like, because it's surrounded by a whole bunch of Muslim majority countries. That's the issue.
I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I mean, Israel already has like either the fourth or fifth best military in the world. Um, they would just be using that same stuff to keep Israel secure. They just
Yeah,
have to keep it up. Plus, they'd have support from the West.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky thing. Like, too bad it can't just be like, like, I remember I saw this National Geographic film on, like, these three teenage girls who, like, one was Muslim, one was Christian, one was Jewish, and they all had their, separate lives, but they all lived in, I think it was Jerusalem, and they just got along.
You can live in Jerusalem as a Muslim, Jew, or Christian. You can. It is possible. It's just people don't really, from the outside, don't really realize that anybody could live there. Israel isn't just Jewish people, though it is primarily Jewish. Let me look at this video. Ben Shapiro losing 20,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. They put freaking Ben Shapiro's face on this guy. They freaking deepfake this. So I don't think I want to show this only because of the freaking music's probably gonna be copyrighted. Unsurprising, Ben hasn't cracked 1 million views on YouTube despite having 7.7 million subscribers since the election. Not exaggerating. Most days he's lucky to hit 140,000 views. Meanwhile, Candace took a 3-week break and came back to 1 million views in less than 18 hours. Wow. Wow. 7.1 million followers, by the way. Scroll Ben Shapiro's YouTube channel today. Look at the viewer count. Wow. Wow. He he is losing out. I think Shapiro right now. I think there's gonna be, the Daily Wire, the that he's a part of, the Daily Wire. Richard.
He's a part of Daily Wire.
Yeah, he's the co-founder of that. I think what's gonna happen is something big's gonna happen in the Daily Wire. Either there's just gonna be a mass exodus of people like Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh and stuff leaving the Daily Wire, or they do something about Ben Shapiro, because this is not looking good. The Daily Wire, I think, is probably going to be losing tons of subscriptions, and I think they are right now losing a bunch of subscriptions because of Ben Shapiro. Um, I don't know. It's I think the Daily Wire is doomed. I think the more likely outcome is that people are going to leave the Daily Wire. Like
Wow.
Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh. They're gonna completely leave and go to different platforms to podcast on.
I guess if they feel like uh, go over it better on their own, then they'll do it. I guess they have to calculate how much viewership they'll have, how much money they'll make.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of time before it happens. Especially since the Daily Wire's already got a bad rap now. Especially since they let go of Candace Owens, and then they also let go of Brett Cooper. It's just a matter of time. And especially since they had that little feud with Steven Crowder as well. The Daily Wire doesn't have a lot going for it. You could say. So I thoroughly think that they are done for, the Daily Wire. Give or take, let's say by the time of the next election, I think the Daily Wire will be probably done for. That's my guess. That's my prediction. But yeah, I think that's all for the topics. You know what's crazy, Richard?
What's crazy,
We're
Jeff?
only at 32 minutes in.
Really? That short?
Yeah. Unless you have some other topic to talk about.
I guess my dating life.
Oh, preach, man. Speak your truth. Speak. Tell
I
us
mean, went on a
the news.
couple. Oh, and I plan on going on a date later today. I'll see how it goes. I seem to like her, and
I think this is the one.
there could be a very high chance. I mean, on Monday I was delayed by an hour because there was a huge accident on the highway,
Cause
and I was like stuck in traffic.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real, Richard. I think after what you told me describing this person, they sound like a guy.
I hope not.
I hope not. No, no, no. In a good way. They sound like a guy, which is pretty good. However, you never know. You never know. I mean, they sounded like me. I was like, bro, did you just like copy and paste me? The only thing that checks out is like the liberal arts degree. That's the only thing that checked out.
Yeah, no, that's true though. But I feel like a lot of people liberal arts just not. I mean,
But
it could be whatever it is.
everything else was surprising to me.
Yeah, it's
Thoroughly.
true. I mean, yeah. No, definitely. I'll see how it goes. I mean, second date.
I think this is the one, Richard. I think this is the one. You got
You
this,
think
bro.
so?
Do not fumble the bag here. This is the one. You have a chance here. This is the one. Okay?
Okay. This is the one. Okay.
Yep. This is the one. Do not fumble the bag. That's all I can say.
Okay.
It's gonna take you freaking like another 10 years to get like a chance like this.
10 years. That's a long time.
That's because the market out there is pretty bad. I'm just saying. This is like a one in a time like Black Friday deal you gotta get.
Black Friday, but Black Friday is 6 days from now. No, I'm joking. Yeah, yeah. I know. It's no, it's very rare to find someone who's has similar values and you
Mm-hmm.
know gets along and I guess potentially has similar goals and
Yeah.
his.
Just I guess we'll just be waiting until you get her on the podcast.
I mean, I guess I mean, I guess if it becomes official, I mean, I don't know how many dates it really would take to become official. I mean, I only went on one date and I have a second date today, so it's still a little bit early. But
Did the first date go well?
yeah, it went well. Yeah, yeah. We probably talked for close to 4 hours. And,
That is a good sign. And it was an interesting conversation, right?
sure, 100%. Yeah, and she was cool. Yeah, we're walking around a little bit. Like outside, just walking and talking.
This is fire. This is good. This is good.
Yes, yeah, this is definitely good.
Richard, I'm so proud of you.
Uh, Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, when are you gonna find? Or...
What? What was that?
I'm joking. I mean, whatever. It's. I guess I mean, in your case, you're like 9 years younger than me, so like you have a lot more time. So
Yeah. I'm not aging out like you.
yeah, yeah, not yeah.
Aging out.
I don't know. I don't know. I hear some people say it's 36. Some people say it's 30. I don't know. I hear different things, but like if I meet a woman in my late 20s, I mean, it's not bad because I feel like there shouldn't be too much of an age difference between a guy and a girl. I mean, they could be, but if we're close to the same age, I heard generally it's better. So,
Okay, then let me ask you this. What do you think about Bill Belichick and his girlfriend?
how old is the age difference?
So Bill Belichick, he's like 80, and then she's like 24.
Oh, jeez, wow. I mean, it's a pretty big age gap. I mean, I guess it could possibly work out. I mean, obviously, probably the money is playing a big factor in that.
Now,
Uh,
question becomes who's playing who? Is Bill Belichick playing her because he's getting 24-year-old woman, or is she playing him because she's getting like tons of money off Bill Belichick?
I guess they're both kind of, I guess, using each other, so to speak. I mean, that's he can probably inherit a lot of money. I mean, staying with him.
I don't know.
Can it work out? I guess they can, but that's between them. I guess that's. I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't know. I
hey,
don't know.
whatever Bill Belichick is doing, he do his thing. I mean, I will always revere him as one of the best coaches of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I mean, he do his thing, I guess. I won't be one to judge, I guess. Is
Yeah.
there anything else here on Twitter that we need to talk about? Let me press the homepage. Uh, refresh. No! Do you see this?
Miss Mexico has been crowned the 2025 Miss Universe. You think the you think that was it's true? I mean, it used to be like Venezuela, I think.
I don't know, but that's crazy. Mexico. GG's, you guys win. The cartels won the Miss Universe award.
Wow.
Crazy. Japan are not messing around, justifying their use of mass deportations. The director of National Police Agency was forced to reveal the true stats, and guess what? Migrants commit crime at a way higher rate than Japanese natives. The UK should release the same stats in full.
Oh, did you see? I think wasn't there a video of in the UK where they were saying that people can't uh, have Christian chants outside, but the Muslims could
Oh
have Muslim
yes, I
chants.
did see that. I did see that.
Wild. And like, I think even the one we're saying like, oh, UK is a Christian country, and then she got like arrested. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Rich gifted kids with a loving family and bright future the second they turn 14 years old. Okay, whatever. Well, anyways, I think that's about it. Let me check the time we are at currently. We're 40 minutes. Pretty quick. Ain't gonna lie.
that's a quick one. Yeah, I guess we're trying to gauge how long it takes to read each article. I guess it could be about 20 minutes an article,
Yeah.
15.
I think it was more like 15 minutes we spent on each topic, and then like the rest of the time we just freaking fooled around doing
Yeah.
random crap. All right.
Did you
Well, huh?
anything new with AI?
Um. Well, I found out that Suno AI is actually stationed in Boston. They're headquartered in Boston, which
Oh
is
wow,
wild to think about.
interesting.
It is interesting. And I was looking like for their stock, but they don't have a public stock. They're privately invested. Private.
Oh wow.
So I don't think they'll ever go public, but that's usually a good thing, in my opinion. If you're not publicly traded, that means you're probably set. That means you're probably going to make the right decisions. Because it's always the stockholders urging companies to make horrible decisions.
Yeah, because like the bottom line would be to make more money, but if at least if it's privately held, I mean, the owners usually have a
Yeah.
conscious
They know
making
what
it.
they're doing. They can tell from like their audience and like consumers about if this is good or bad. But yeah, all right. I think we're gonna have to end the podcast here, chat. Richard, you have anything else to say?
I think that's it for now.
Okay. Yeah, this has been a short podcast, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. This is Jeff signing out at the Jeff P Cast. Richard signing out as well. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.